Okay, you're welcome to this live training. This is a wonderful opportunity for you to be here. You are going to learn with me how to create a portfolio website from beginning to the end. So I'm assuming that you are a young programmer or you are new in programming. And if that is so, this is going to be quite helpful to you. You're going to learn how to build your own portfolio website from beginning to the end. By the way, I'm Uche Joe. I'm the founder of Heroic Universal Concept International and Heroic Academy, where I teach all ICT skills, almost all ICT skills with my partners. All right, so if you want to learn how to code, then this is the platform for you. Today, you're going to learn for free how to create a portfolio website so that you can create your own portfolio and use it to do whatever you want. Use it to get a job and use it to present your skill to the public. Okay, so that said, you have to get your laptop ready, okay, if you want to code along with me. Otherwise, you can just watch the tutorials, enjoy it with me, and drop your comment in the comment section. You can ask whatever questions you want. Ask your question in the comments. I will come to the comment and respond to you after this live training. Meanwhile, tell me where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching us from. Okay, your name and where you're watching from. Drop it in the comments as we are moving on. Before we dive into building a portfolio website, let's quickly enjoy ourselves a little bit. Okay, let's enjoy ourselves a bit. I'm going to show you funny differences between HTML and CSS. Actually, it's going to be funny and you're going to enjoy it. But you know what? If you are new in programming, it's going to make a lot of sense to you. It will give you a clearer understanding of the difference between HTML and CSS. Okay, let's go there. I'm going to use pictures to explain HTML and CSS to show you the clear difference between HTML and CSS. It will make a lot of sense for you. Now let's go. These pictures are going to make you smile, you're going to laugh, but you're going to learn a lot. The idea is that at the end of the day, you enjoy the process and you still get the value and learn the difference, clear difference between HTML and CSS. Let's go. Woo. Okay, number one, HTML built it. Why CSS makes it look good? Let me explain. HTML is used to build the structure of a website. Okay, then CSS is used to make it look very good, attractive. So if you look at the image you're seeing here, you see one image representing HTML. It is building. You see that it's going to build. Okay, then another image representing CSS. It is painting, decorating the web page to make it look good. Okay, so you get the idea that with HTML you're just building the structure, just like you're building a house. Why with CSS you decorate it and make it look appealing and amazing, so that when people visit the website, it makes a lot of sense. People will get attracted to the website, to the beauty, to how the website is positioned, and the attractiveness of the website. Then number two is HTML build the skeleton, while the CSS add flesh and clothing to the image. So let's say that what you're building is a human being. So it is the duty of the HTML to build the skeleton of that human being. Then it is now the duty of the CSS to add flesh to it and add clothes to it, put sunglasses and make it look amazing. You understand? So you get the idea. So the work of the HTML is just to build the structures, then the CSS will make it look attractive. Number three is that HTML is like when a woman woke up in the morning and without makeup, you understand, with hair scattered and all. And the woman doesn't look that attractive. That's HTML. Okay, then CSS is when a woman must have taken her bath and made up. It can look so wonderful before leaving the house. That is CSS. Okay, so you see it for the way. That's great. So HTML is just not attractive. That's what I want to convey, the message I want to convey. While you're looking at HTML code, as a beginner, it won't look attractive at all. Or when you look at the page built with HTML, it doesn't look attractive at all. Okay, you might not even understand it. Okay, but the moment you add CSS to it, it's like adding wonderful makeup, not a heavy makeup, but a nice makeup that makes a woman look wonderful, attractive, and so beautiful. And that is what CSS is doing. So when you visit a website and you see how beautiful the website is looking, that is the job of CSS. If you learn CSS, you can make a website look amazing. Let's say you're a tailor. HTML is like the person that comes to your shop to for you to sew a cloth for him and maybe make him look amazing. Okay, and you yourself, you as a tailor, you're CSS. Okay, your job is to make that HTML look great. So the person comes not with a wonderful clothes. Eventually, you sew a clothes for the person and you make the person look wonderful. Okay, so that is the idea. You get the idea. Now, HTML is like a naked doll kid, as in a kid that is not well dressed, maybe playing and naked and playing. Okay, the CSS is when that kid is well dressed and looking sharp. Okay, so that is it. So the idea here is just so that HTML makes CSS makes HTML code looks sharp, looks appealing, looks attractive. You get the idea. HTML is just like an uncompleted building. Okay, building, you are still building it, not yet completed. Why CSS is a fully completed building, well painted, very attractive. You get the idea. So when you are building the structure of a building, you are using HTML. Eventually, when you complete it, you paint it, then you are using CSS to paint it and to add the correction to it, makes the building look great. So in a nutshell, HTML simply builds the structure of the website. Okay, while CSS makes the website looks attractive and user friendly, so that when people visit the website, they will enjoy what they see and they will be able to navigate from one page to another in the website without quickly leaving the website. Now we're going to demonstrate it with a real website. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you an attractive website. Then I will remove CSS from the website. Now you see how it's going to look. So you see that CSS actually makes the website look amazing. And when you remove it, the website will look ugly and unattractive. So let's go. Okay, I'm going to use my website as an example. This is my academy website. You see how beautiful it's looking? So it is looking this beautiful because it has CSS. If I remove CSS from this website, you see how it's going to be. But let's quickly look at how it is now. It looks in sweet, right? Because it has CSS, right? Okay, now let's go back and remove CSS. Let's see how it's going to be. Let's quickly do it. I'm going to go here. This is where CSS was linked. I will comment it out. I'll save. Then we'll come back and check it. Come back and check it. Do you see how it is now? CSS has been removed. Do you see all those things that are nice? Do you see everything? You might be confused. Look at how it is. It's ugly. Doesn't look great, right? Doesn't look great anymore. All these ones are pictures. All these pictures you see how it is now. Okay, so that is without CSS. All right. So you see the difference that if you add CSS, it makes it look attractive. If you remove it, it makes it look ugly. All right. But at least with HTML, you see all the structures. All the structures we added. All the structures are here with HTML. All right. But once you add CSS, do you see that? Oh my God, we've added back the CSS. Looks amazing. So with this, I believe you've learned the difference between HTML and CSS. Then, having enjoyed these funny differences between HTML and CSS, yes, we are now diving into the real deal, building your portfolio website. A portfolio website is a website where you showcase your skills, okay, the jobs you've done, okay, so that if you are looking for a job, an employer will see it and get interested in you and employ you. All right? Okay. Or if you want to get a contract, that is where you showcase the job you've done. Right? So if you don't have it, you need it. even as a beginner, and I'm helping you now to build it along with me. Just build along with me if you can. Get your system, let's go. Okay, now we are going to start with the navigation of the website. But before we do that, I want to ask a question. If you want to build any website, let's say your own portfolio website, which color? Drop in the comment section. Which color are you going to use to do that? Which color? Okay, what is your color scheme? Because color scheme is so important. You need to have a color, your favorite color. Probably use your favorite color for that. Okay, your brand color, your business color, use it. So what color are you planning to use for this course? What color are you planning to use for this portfolio? Let me know, okay? Then another question is, are you going to use dark mode or light mode? Dark mode or light mode for your portfolio? Let me also know in the comment section. All right. But in this tutorial, I'm going to use dark mode. Okay. I'm also going to use my brand color, which is the wine red. Okay. So choose any color you want. Use it along with me. Choose whether you are going for light mode or dark mode, whichever one. Let's do it together. You're going to enjoy every bit of it. But drop in the comment, tell me which color do you want to use for this. All right, now which mode? Is it light mode or dark mode? Let's enjoy ourselves together. And meanwhile, we are going to start by creating folders, okay? Then after folders, then we now move into the navigation. Let's go. We're going to build simple portfolio websites in 30 minutes, just 30 minutes. Actually, it takes more than 30 minutes to build a website. It takes much more. It takes days or even months to build a website. But this time, we're going to build a simple portfolio website in 30 minutes. We are going to use HTML and CSS for this. If you're ready, let's do it together.
All right, you're welcome back. So in this video, we are going to learn how to build simple portfolio websites. Okay, so that you have a website where all the jobs you're going to do will be stored, and you are going to use it to get clients. Okay, by the time you become an expert, you begin to get clients. You can get foreign clients that will pay you in dollars. Okay, and when you get a client, they will need to see what you've done, and you will package everything you've done in a portfolio website, and that is what we are building this website. And that said, there are a few things I need to get you informed about so that you don't get confused while working. So the first thing is the pictures I'm going to use, all the pictures I'm going to use, like some of these pictures I used. Okay, the pictures I'm going to use in this tutorial, I'm going to package it and send it to you. So you are going to have the link. In case if you didn't see it, just chat me. I'll send you the pictures so that you use the same pictures. But where I used my picture, you have to use your own there. But other pictures, you might need to use the ones I'm going to send you. Okay, that is number one. Then another thing I want to point out is, please, while working, if you see where I duplicated something, let me duplicate this now. I might use keyboard. If I use keyboard, it might get confused. Like I've duplicated this now. You see this and this are the same thing. I just duplicated it. I use keyboard. The keyboard I use is shift up plus arrow down key, down arrow key. But if it's going to be difficult for you, just copy that. Just copy and paste. Copy and paste. So once you do it, it will duplicate. Okay, welcome back. We are going to see how we are going to work hard to build this website. Okay, this is a portfolio website. We are going to make it as simple as possible. All right, so we create a folder on the desktop quickly. All right, so this is the folder where the website is going to be. All right, now the next thing we are going to do here is that we are going to create another folder inside it, which is include folder. Let's call it include. All right, this is where we're going to include most of the things we are going to add to the website. Then we create another folder. We'll call it images. Then another one, we'll call it CSS. Another, call it HTML. Oh, sorry, we should call it JS. All right, this is the skeleton of what we are going to build. Let me zoom it so you see it. So this is this character of what we're going to build. You see how it is? So the logo will be here, then we'll have the menu here, then the picture, okay, will be here. I'm going to use my picture here. Okay, now this is the description, where the description will be a little bit of the main information about the person, like a brief information about the person. Okay, here now you have the projects the person has done. Okay, the person's portfolio. Okay, now a portfolio website displays what you have done. Okay, so if you're building your own portfolio website, you're going to showcase what you've done so far with your skill in that website. So this is where you display it. Then down here, you now talk about about yourself. Okay, then here you can, if somebody can click to hire you. Okay, and this button to download your CV. Okay, now this is where you showcase the testimonials of people you've helped. Right, then here you have your blog, where you are writing your blog, the latest news, and these are all you need. And this is the footer. This is the button that will send people to the beginning of your website. So the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to create index file. The reason we are building it in HTML is that we actually want it to be very easy for people, okay, as in for beginners, especially those that don't know a backend website like PHP, okay, or Python, right, so that we can carry everybody along, right? Right, click on empty space, click open. So it will open the entire folder. Okay, yeah, it has opened the entire folder here. Okay, yes, I trust this folder. You rename, change this to .html. Yes, enter. Awesome. So it's now showing us HTML folder, right? Very good. So let's see if we can zoom this a little bit. You can see it more. Awesome. Okay, having done this, so we're seeing all our files showing.
Okay, you're welcome back. Now we are going to talk about navigation. I'm having created folders for this portfolio websites. Okay, now I want to ask a question before I start creating the navigation bar. If you want to create your own navigation bar or your own portfolio website or any website you're creating, then let's talk about portfolio website. Let's say you want to create your own portfolio website. Do you prefer a sticky navigation or a fixed navigation? Okay, or just normal navigation? Then secondly, do you have, what are the links you are going to put on the navigation? So list the links you are likely going to add in the navigation section as the menu that will be in your navigation. So let me know what you are going to add. Then meanwhile, watch along with me, code along with me. You see the navigations I'm going to add. Okay, we are actually going to make the navigation to be just a normal navigation bar. Okay, but in your own case, let me know in the comment section the type of navigation you're going to stick with. Is it going to be a fixed navigation, whereby the navigation will just be fixed there, even when you're scrolling, it will not scroll along with you, or a sticky navigation that scroll a bit and stick, or just a normal navigation that scroll along with you? Which one do you prefer? Let's do it together. All right, let's get started with the navigation.
Then let's look at the project we want to build, the skeleton of what we want to build. This is the headline. We want to build it in dark mode. Okay, so the colors we are going to use will be dark, very dark, right? And we are going to use dark red because that's our brand color. So use your own brand color while building. All right, so we have menu. If you check this now, you see that we have menu. This will have logo, then we have menus. All right, so we are going to build the header to contain the logo and the menus. Okay, we have to quickly go to get the logo where we have it. So our logo is a PNG file, okay, and the name is logo. We are simply going to, because we are using VS Code, we are going to type in HTML. While typing HTML, you see HTML file will appear. Just click on it. Awesome. It will instantly create the variable as in this code for you, where you have the doc type, the header, the head, and the body. Okay, so this is the code you need to get started. Just once you type in once you're using VS Code, this will be easy. If you're not using VS Code, if you're using any other text editor, because we're using VS Code here,
So it means that you have to look at this and type it exactly the way it is. Okay, so I'm showing it to you right now. Just type everything here exactly the way it is. Okay, so after that we start, just change this to my portfolio. My portfolio. All right, then so the next thing is we're going to start building the header section. So inside it now we add the logo container. Okay, this is where we have logo. Just you now input the logo image. Then down here you add the menu. This is where the menu is going to be. Call it menu container. Interesting. Here you put the menu you want to enter. So let's assume you want okay, let's use UL and LI. Okay, then you now put A as A is the link. You call it nav link. If you don't know this, all these things means that probably you might need to go back and learn HTML first before you come back to continue with me. Okay, so because you need basic HTML and CSS knowledge to continue, right? So that's it. We are going to duplicate it into I think we duplicated it so many times. Home, portfolio, okay, contacts and blog. Okay, I think we'll have the header section set. So we'll go back to our website, open it from here. We have simple logo and the menu. Let's style it. So we'll quickly go to CSS. Then you see links colon CSS. Click on it to link CSS. You now have to go to CSS. Oh, we didn't meet CSS, which is not correct. Okay, we'll add a file here. Call it style. Okay, style.css. All right, so this is where we're going to start everything. All right, so let's get started. We are going to start the header quickly. Okay, so let's have the header section. We'll make it flex, so that if you do display flex, it will show left to right. Okay, just like this. Then just put a bit of a padding. Okay, let's put the color we're going to use here. It's going to be dark red, so let's just put red yet, and then we darken it. Just darken it from here. Okay, so let's do background. Normal background color, just background like this. Okay, that's all right. So you see, so we now have the linear gradients showing properly. All right, so we might also go to the top. Oh, sorry about this. So we might go to the top here and just put star for everything. Or okay, body. Margin 0. So we don't want padding and margin here. Do you see that? It has closed up. All right. And we might even go further, put star here. Okay, for the font, we are going to go and use the one I used for my academy. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go and copy it from my academy. We are going to go to the index, put it at the header. So you see where it is. In case if you want to type it, just type this. Okay, but if you search for Google font, just type it, because this is for a particular font, a railway font. We want to use railway font for this. Okay, so type in boys from here down. Take your time to type everything. In case if you're following me, you type, don't make mistakes. And once you type it correctly, then you get exactly what I'm getting. If you don't want to take the stress of typing it, then you might just go and search railway Google font. Railway Google font. Search it on Google. Then you look for the link. Copy the link and put at the head section. So I'm going to copy this. Then I will put it in the body section. Okay, yeah, that's it. So the one more thing I might need to copy is this HTML scroll. The reason I'm copying this is for the scroll behavior, for it to scroll smoothly while working. We are good to go. Now let's see what we get. All right, our font has changed to a railway font. So I think we are getting to somewhere. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to style the logo container quickly. Let's make do with this. All right, now I think the logo is set. We'll go to menu container, right? Menu container. We're going to say, if you watch this, you see that the menu container is the menus are in vertical orientation, but they're supposed to be horizontal. Okay, so what I'm going to do quickly is, go to this place. I might want to first of all start the menu wrapper. So menu wrapper will shift this menu container to the left. Yes, to the left side, because we want it to be at the left side. Okay, just like it is in this skeleton. Yes, so you see it has flushed to the end. Okay, so the reason I added this line is to see it. So this flex we stretch it. Now let me remove this line. Okay, now we're going to work on the menu content, the main menu container. We're going to make it flex. Style type, so just list style or none, so it will not have any dot. You know, it has dot between them, so we'll remove it. You see how it is now, making sense. Okay, the pattern should be only top and bottom, I mean left and right, not top and bottom. So 0 will be here for 0 top and bottom. You get it? Awesome. So we are going to remove this color. We're going to change the color and remove the underline, which is the link. So we're going to cite the link. We'll duplicate this also. See that? That's beautiful. Then color. Awesome. I think we are getting to somewhere. So we see how we've been able to style the header, and it looks great. Probably one more thing I might need to put in the body here is the font. 16 pixels for default font size, which is okay. Now the next thing we're going to do, we are going to add hover effect to our link, menu link, hover effect. So color, when you hover over it, the color should be orange color. Let's use orange quickly. Orange. Yes, awesome. So you see that if you hover over it, awesome. So we are getting to somewhere. So we've been able to complete the header section. Okay, we are done with the navigation, and we are now moving into the hero section of the portfolio website. All right, now let me ask you a question. If you are building a hero section for your own portfolio website, all right, or if you land on a website right now, what do you normally look at quickly the moment you land on the portfolio? What do you normally look at? Do you look at the headline, as in the title, the big headline of the portfolio, or do you look at the call to action button? What normally capture your attention? Let me know in the comment section, okay? Because actually the hero section is so important in a website. So it is where, when people come to the website, that is where their eye lands. That is where they focus on. So in your own case, when you land on a website, you normally see and focus on the title, as in the bold title on the hero section, or do you focus on the call to action button? All right, now if you are building a website, do you normally use picture, okay, in the hero section by the left side, probably by the left side of the hero section, or do you use illustration, image, or just let me know in the comment section, how do you normally do it? Okay, so having said that, drop your comment in the comment section, right? All right, now let's continue. I'm now going to quickly build a beautiful hero section for our portfolio website. Let's go. So this is the hero section. We're done with the navigation section. Okay, so quickly, let's go. All right, so let's start building the hero section, having done with the menu or navigation section. So we create a section for the hero. So we'll call it section, hero section. Okay, let's do it like this, hero section. Okay, so inside the hero section we'll have 2 columns there. So we are going to create the first one. The first one will contain the info, so we can call it div info column. This is where the info of the person is going to be, or just the intro of the person. Probably put it intro column. Intro. All right, then the other section will have the image. Okay, maybe call it main image section, image column. Okay, then here you put the image. The image I'm going to quickly use one of my images. So I'm going to quickly use one of my images quickly. Okay, so I'm going to take these 2 images and use one of them. I think this is small size. This is also small size. So copy the 2 images. Quickly go to where we're going to add it. So go to images. Yeah, you go to images, you add it. So I'm going to call this, probably call it Ushe. Usheju. They're all JPG, right? Yes. So call this Ushe instead. Ushe and Usheju. Okay. Probably this one. Okay, let me use this one for the main image. Okay, so I'm gonna add it to go to images, Usheju. Okay, we've added it. So here we're going to use H1. So we add maybe Usheju, Ushe Joseph. Then maybe down here you add another. Maybe you can call it subtitle if you want to. Okay, you can now say founder, heroic, universal concept, international. Okay, maybe you can add web developer, trainer, and ICT consultant. Okay, let's stop it here. Okay, so we've added all the information we need for the hero section structure. So let's quickly check it out. Let's see how it is. Okay, you see, interesting. So you see, we've added the name, the information. All right, now let's go to styling. Let's style it quickly. Okay, you're going to start with the hero section, the main container, the main section. Maybe let's just do hero section style. Hero section styles. Style. Okay, so style. Okay. Now, hero section. The hero section is going to have, we're going to use display grid so that it will be equal column. We want it to be equal column, okay? Call it display grid. Okay, then we say gap, we just say grid template column, grid template columns. Grid template columns, we just put 1FR, so it will be equal columns. Then gap, let's make it, let's say 20 pixel gap. Awesome. So it's going to be left, the picture will be by the left, this will be by the right. Okay, then the picture, okay, let's now work on the picture quickly. Let's work on the picture. I think let's close this for now. Let's work on the picture because we have to adjust the picture size to be within this column because it's fluctuating. Okay, so we come here, just say main image column. Okay, so you add image as an IMG because we want to style the image. Just give it weight of 100%. So this will force the image to be within that column. Do you see that? So we now have a core column. It is within this. I have a core column now. Okay, so we are getting to somewhere. All right, then that hero section, we're actually going to add padding to it. Okay, maybe come here, add padding to just add, let's say, I think 100%, 100 pigs, 100 pigs, yeah, will be okay for both top and bottom, left and right. Yes, I think that's fair enough. Okay, so this done. So the next thing now is we're going to, because we want everything to be dark, just like the way this is. You know, oh, it's not this one. No, it's dark. Okay, we're going to also make our own dark, but it's likely going to be plain or something like that. Okay, so we add color. We just go quickly. Okay, we add a background to this. Background. We're actually going to go to where we already have a background. We take this. And we'll be, okay, before this background thing, let's add to left here. Let me see how it's going to be. To left. Okay. This is how it is now. Okay, yeah, I think that's fair enough. Now we'll copy this background. We'll rush down here quickly. We add it. Okay, sorry. Probably this one we'll do it to right. Yes, let's see how it's gonna be. Yeah, awesome. I think this is quite nice. So you see that we are trying to use a particular color to finish up this. So it's going to be red. If you don't like red, I'm sorry. So because that's exactly what we're going to use here. All right. So the next thing, we have to make this bold, big, and this one slightly big as well, and put it at the center. So let's quickly go and do that. First, we go to this intro column, copy it. Come down here, then do display. You're gonna do display flex, then justify. We want it to be at the center, right? So display flex. So it's gonna be then you're gonna say press direction column, not table column, just column. Okay, oh, it's still showing display. Sorry about that. It's supposed to flex direction column. Okay, then justify content. Okay, so this time it should be align items because we did column. Align item center. All these things I'm doing is just to make this to be at the exact center of this particular box. Okay. Okay. Oh, I should use justify content here. Justify content. Yes, this is what I want. Okay. We have to quickly go to columns H1. We make it quite big and make it white color. H1. It's gonna be bold, quite bold. Let's put colors first. White color. Then we make it big. Font size. We'll make it 50 pixel first. 50 pixel. Okay, so let's check it. Let's see. So you see, I'm Uche Joseph. I think that's great. That's a nice one. Okay, but one thing I'm considering doing right now is that I'm going to push this to the left because my picture is facing back. It's just kind of backing it. So I will put this picture here and put this here. Okay, so let's do it. Let's just go to HTML and do it simple. Okay, so let's see. Yes. All right, so probably we might consider adding more space to more grid gap. Okay, where we added grid, just make it 40. Okay, so this is it. So we are also going to style this one. Okay, and we'll reduce the margin between them. Maybe we'll reduce the margin first. Margin. Let's just do 0 pixel. Let's see what we have. Okay. Oh, sorry. Padding is what I did. Of margin. Oh, sorry about this. Margin. Okay, let's see. Very good. It's now closer to it, and I think that's fair. Now we'll start this quickly. Let's see what we get. Subtitle. Maybe we say intro column subtitle. Intro column P or intro column subtitle. Intro column subtitle. Let's take it from here. Then we give a color. Actually, the color will not be exactly white. It will be maybe grayish. We use silver. Yeah, silver for now. Let's see how it is. Then we'll increase the size, font size. Font size should be maybe 20 pixels. Let's see what we get. Awesome. I think that's fair. That's fair. So you see, now we're going to give curved corner, rounded corner to this, and I think after this, then we are done with this particular section. Okay, rounded corner. Let's give a rounded corner to it. So let's quickly go to this. Okay, which is the image, right? So image column. Okay, that's image column. This is the image column, the main image column. Let's duplicate this first. Yes, we'll remove this. Yes, now we use this for the image column. Okay, we say overflow hidden. Sorry, overflow hidden, right? Then border radius should be, let's say 20 pixels, right? Now let's see what we get. Awesome. So you see we have the border radius and it looks sweet. Okay, like I told you, I'm making everything very simple and straightforward. We may not add so much complex styling to it, right? So we are done for this particular section. The next thing you might consider doing is to add button to it. Okay, let me add button to it like this. Okay, this one doesn't have button, but let me add button. Maybe view my portfolio. So view our portfolio. Let's add button for view our portfolio. So down here you add button. You can say button container. Okay, sorry, the button should be one side here. Okay, maybe you can say div button container. Then maybe put a for link. So inside this now you now add button. Okay, then right view my portfolio. Okay. So for this button, I'm going to add it a class. We're going to call it a primary button class. Primary button, because we're going to style it manually. See, we're doing everything manual instead of using Bootstrap. Trying to just do it manual because we are assuming that you are just a beginner. Probably you've not used Bootstrap before. So let's do a manual button styling. Button style. Primary button style, then we just put maybe padding should be 10 pixel by 20 pixel. Okay, then border should be, let's say 2 pixel. Solid. Now give it orange. We are using orange, right? So let's use orange throughout. Okay, then background color should also be orange. I know why I'm doing like this. Okay, then But again, then color. Okay, background color, let me see. Yeah, let's leave it like this. Let's make it simple. Okay, color should be color. That's the color of the text should be white. Then now let's see what we have for now. So you see that? I think that's getting ready. Then put the font size. Font size should be, let's say, 18 pixel. Then you add a rounded corner to it. Probably you might need to increase this maybe to 15 instead. You add rounded corner to it. Border radius 20 pixel. Let's see. Okay, the border radius seems to be much. Let's make it 10 pixel. Okay, I think we're getting to somewhere. Then we have to add hover effect to the button. Add hover effect to the button. So we duplicate this. Then we'll add hover. So when somebody hover on it, it will probably, the background will become darker. Okay, darker background. Okay, so make it darker background a bit. Okay. Oh, sorry about this. It will become more reddish. Okay, so this is what I want. All right. So it will be slightly. So do you see that? And somebody position on it. I think that's okay. So our button is ready and we're okay with it. And probably you might also add active when it is active, as when the button is active, as when you immediately click on it, the border will be this color when it is active. Border will be this color. Okay, and that's all we need. So we're also going to start secondary button, because we're actually going to use 2 buttons for this. So start secondary button. Maybe let me just write button style here. Button style. So I'm gonna button style. Okay. All right, so let me duplicate this and transform it to secondary button. Okay, call it secondary button. Secondary button. Here the secondary button, the border will be this, but the background it's not going to have a background, so the background will be none. So we say background none. It won't have background. Okay, then color should be probably this color also, or do we leave it white? Let's see how white will look on it. Then the hover, the border should also be background. Okay, the hover, when it hovers, probably the color should change from white to this color, I think. Now let's remove this. Let's change the color to this. Yes, so when it's active, the border should be this, and that's all. Now let's probably add another button here and call it secondary button. We are still going to remove it because we don't need 2 buttons there. We just need only 1 button for now. Let's call this secondary button just to test the secondary button to see how it is. Secondary button. Let's test it and see how it is. Okay, secondary button seems secondary button. Seems we didn't. I didn't really change it in everything. Still using primary button here. Secondary button. Okay, this one's capital. That's where I got it. Yes, I think that's okay now. Now let's test it. So this is how it looks. I think it's perfect. It's perfect. So this is the primary button, this is the secondary button, right? All right, so for now, let's remove the secondary button for now. We just tested it and everything is in order. Everything is working the way we want it. So we are done with the hero section for now. Okay, welcome back. Now we are going to talk about the portfolio section. We are going to talk about the portfolio section where you are going to now list all that you've done, all the project you've created. Okay, that is the portfolio section. Now, let me ask a question before we start building it. If you are hiring someone, if you want to hire a developer, for example, and you land on the portfolio section of the person's portfolio website, how many projects are you going to see before you consider employing the person? How many projects are you going to see before you think positively about employing the person? Answer in the comment section. Okay, and again, if you are building a portfolio website, do you prefer listing the portfolio just in list format? Okay, list format, as in you list all that you've done, or do you prefer adding pictures and description? Okay, how do you prefer it? Let me know in the comment section. All right, and if you are organizing your portfolio, do you normally want it to be in either grid layout, okay, or you want to list it? Just explain to me in the comment section. How do you do your own portfolio section? Meanwhile, enjoy the next video where I'm going to take my time to talk about how I do it, and you're going to see me create it, and you see how beautiful it's going to look. Let's go there. All right, welcome back. So we are going to continue with the portfolio section. Okay, we are going to start portfolios, okay, and add portfolio to it. Quickly, let's go. Okay. Yeah. So we create another section, call it portfolio section. Section portfolio. All right. Let's even make it portfolio underscore section. This. Okay. Now we're going to add the box for the portfolio box. Okay. We'll add a box here. Then let's check this image again. Okay, so it's going to have the title, the subtitle, and that's all. So let's do it. You just create div. First of all, you have to add okay, I think let me use this one for it. So we'll just add a box quickly. Portfolio box. Portfolio box. Okay, so inside it now add another div for image. Okay, you can call it portfolio image or image container, img container. Okay, then you add the image here. Add the image here. For now, I'm going to use my own image, as in my own image to do it, but later I'm going to change it to a portfolio image, right? Okay, so just say images. I'm going to use Ushe image. Sorry, I'm going to change it later, just for this for now. Okay, then here we're going to add footer or the portfolio title or the portfolio. Let's call it portfolio text or content container, content. Oh no, text. Portfolio text. Okay, very good. So here we're going to use the maybe H2 for portfolio title. Okay, H2 portfolio, maybe say portfolio title will be here. Will be here. Okay, then this one we're going to use. Let's look at it again. Okay, the below here maybe subtitle. We use small for it. Portfolio subtitle will be here. Portfolio subtitle. Title will be here. Awesome. Awesome. So we have created a box. We are going to duplicate this box into how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, into 6. Okay, we'll duplicate it into 6. I think, yeah. Duplicate it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus the first one becomes 6. All right, now let's check what we have. So below we have 6 items here. Okay, quick. Now let's go and start the boxes. Let's start from the portfolio, not the hero section. Let's close up the hero section. See the next one. Portfolio section, we are going to make it grid quickly and give it maybe style portfolio. Call it portfolio styles. Portfolio section style. Okay, now we are starting the portfolio section, right? Awesome. Let's go there. So how do you do that? First of all, you put the padding. Maybe you also call it 100 pixel padding. Yes, 100 pixel padding, 100 pixel. Okay. Then maybe you are also going to put the background. You know, I want everything to be dark background. We want to use dark. Everything is dark. If you don't want that, please leave it white. If you prefer white, just want to do dark this time. I've been doing white for a long time, so let's do it to right, to left this time. Okay. And then what next? So we'll give it grid, display grid, convert it to grid. So display grid. That's great. Then grid template columns. Grid template columns. We're going to make it what are we going to make it right now? We'll make it okay, because it's going to be 3. Okay, maybe you say repeat. Okay, 2 1 3. Okay, so you say, let's say 3, so 1 FR. Okay, so we want 3 columns, then but each column will be 1 FR. Okay, very good. So I think they put gap, grid gap. Okay, just call it gap. Gap should be, let's say, 20 pixel. Let's see what we get. This is not what we're looking for. Okay, yeah, yes, we are getting there. But the next thing we are actually going to do here, we are going to work on the image. Okay, I'm going to work on the image this time. The image container, I'm going to say so we're going to say image container img, so that the image will be 100 within the container. Okay, it won't be to overflow the container. So you say width 100% for the width of the image. Now let's check it. Awesome. So you see that we have these 3 columns. Makes a lot of sense, right? I love it. Okay. So we're getting to somewhere, but we're going to style this and make it look colorful, and try to make this rounded corner and add slight color into it. So we'll go to portfolio box. Let's see what we can do here. Portfolio box. Awesome. Okay, then we make the box rounded corner quickly. Box rounded corner, border radius, maybe make it 20 pixels for now. Later we check and see if it must. Then overflow, hidden. Okay, then background. Yeah, the background is going to use actually it's going to be just a plain background, but it's going to be dark background as well. Okay, but it might be slightly lighter than the red we've been using, the dark red we've been using. Let's see what we do now. We have to come here and put it here. Okay. Let's see how it will appear first. Okay. I think it's perfect. It's nice. Looks nice. Looks nice. All right. Let's work with this. Okay, then we work on the title now. We work on the title. That is portfolio text, then H2. Portfolio text H2. First of all, you remove the margin or the margin there, 0 pixel. Then probably what we might consider doing is portfolio text. We just first of all work on the put padding to the portfolio text, just more padding here and there before we now so remove this one, put padding here, just little padding, let's say 10 pixels or 20 pixels, let's see how it's going to be. Then come here now, give this color, it's going to be white. Okay, that's nice. That's beautiful. Okay, yeah, beautiful. Then we'll work on the small part of it. The small should be at the center. Okay. Then and this one should be centered as well, and probably the color, probably the size reduce a little, just slightly. Font size, let's say 18 pixels. Let's see what we get. Then you do small. Oh, sorry, let me remove this one. Okay, then we work on the small. We're going to check this font size to see how it is. The small should be maybe 16 pixel, and maybe I didn't even add center alignment here. Text align, center, same here, just do the same thing here. Okay, maybe text align center. Now let's check it out. Okay, I think I have to increase the size, and this small, I'm going to make it display block, so that it will actually go to the center, because it's just a block element that was accept text align like that. Okay, then increase the size to say 22. Awesome. See, but we'll reduce this to not white. This one should not be white, should be darker, as in like this. Okay, let's test it. I think that's fair. Okay, so we are done with. Okay, I didn't even add the title of the portfolio. That's where I got it wrong. I'm supposed to add a portfolio title section here on top. Okay, so we have to quickly go and finish it up. Go to HTML again. In this portfolio section, what you do, you just come to the top here, add H2. Okay, that means this one I have to change it to H2. Maybe you call it my portfolios. Okay. So what it will happen now is that all these things I added, I'm going to wrap them in a container. Portfolio, I'm changing this name. Okay, yeah, in this portfolio container, I'm going to wrap it in a portfolio container. I'm trying to make it small so it will be easy for me to manage. You understand? Okay, I think that's okay now. Then I'll shift it inward slightly. Then I'll add the container to it, just a div portfolio container. I'm doing this because of the title we just added. Just copy the closing section, go down, add it below here. Yes, okay. And you see all this H2 you added here, we're going to change it to H3, because the title is H2, so this one should be H3. Okay, Probably I'm going to duplicate it again. H3. So we have to duplicate 2, get the rest. So extra 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I think we have achieved it. Then we'll have to go to CSS and change few things here. First, we're going to go to portfolio container, portfolio section here. We're going to, okay, let's put portfolio first, portfolio container. So we're going to copy this, all these ones here, put it inside this container. Yes, I think that's okay now. The only thing we'll do now is we give H1 portfolio, H2, which is section, the title, the section title. H2, we give it color, which is white. Okay, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it in such a way that it will be a blend of white and this one changed. We're going to resolve it. Okay, let me see. Okay, it changed because here, we're using H2 here, but we've changed this H2 to H3. Okay, so now let's see. Yeah, that's okay. All right. All right. So I think what I'm going to do, this section, I'm going to make top and bottom to be, the padding of this section, top and bottom should be 50 pixels, while left and right should be, let's go and do it, should be 100 pixels, because this time they both are 100 pixels. Portfolio box, okay. Yeah, okay. Do 50 pixels. Now we'll now come to the H2. I'm going to increase the font size a little, slightly. Font size should be, let's say, 30 pixels. Oh, sorry about this. Font size should be 30 pixels, right? Right. Font size should be 30 pixels. Then text align should be center. Then margin button, give it slight margin button, like let's say 20 pixels. Let's see how it's going to be. Okay, let's give it even bigger one, like 50 pixels. Let's see what we get, or 40. Okay, I think 50 is okay. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this portfolio to be just mine should be white, while this one should be this color, should be orange. So let's use orange throughout, let's see. Then, all right, so you see how it is. My portfolio, I think that's not bad. Probably we might need to increase the size further. Okay, for the H2. Oh, we are moving our head. Okay, H2. The size to maybe 40. Yes, let's work with 40. Awesome. Okay, my portfolios. We've gotten this portfolio the way it is, but we are going to quickly change these images, okay, so that it will reflect the image of the actual portfolio we're working with. Okay, for now, it's showing my image. To do that, actually, I have some website I built, and I want to use pictures of the homepage of the website to replace this. Okay, so to do this, I have this website or this website. This is an author website. This real estate website, school website, my own online learning website, then NGO website, and online shop. Okay, so these are the websites I'm going to use to replace it. Actually, I've taken a screenshot of these websites, okay, and I've resized them apart from one of them. Okay, so that's it. Now I've been able to resize all the pictures I captured except one, because I left one out so that I will use it to teach you how to resize. So inside my website, inside the images folder of the portfolio website, I created another folder called portfolios. Okay, inside it you now have the images, all the images I've captured. Okay, they're now inside here. I've resized all of them to be small, because the images should be small, it shouldn't be big, because if it is big, the website will take time to load, and you want your website to load fast. Okay, and that's why we have to resize the images. So it's remaining this image. I want to use this image to show you how to resize. Just right click and click on open with, then click on paint, then go to resize, click on pixel, then I'll reduce it to 400. Okay, so this one will adjust by itself. Do you see it will be resized to become smaller? Okay, and that's it. Right, now the next thing we do now, we have to actually include all these to the website. Maybe I will just copy it, then I will go to this section, the first one, change it to author.png.png. okay, here I'm going to change it to automobile. Maybe down here we'll call it maybe Dan6 automobile spare parts website. Okay, so the second one is NGO. We'll add it. Okay, and the next is Online Academy. Okay, okay, a real estate website. Maybe something like this. Then the next, awesome. So the last but not the least, awesome. The image is not displaying because the image is not directly inside the images folder. Instead, it's in portfolios folder. So what we do is we have to quickly go to the images, just copy this portfolio, just copy the name, then you quickly go to this and start changing it. Just start adding portfolio here, /portfolio. Okay, awesome. So we've been able to add the portfolios. Okay. All right, so welcome back. Now we are going to talk about the about section. About section is where you talk about yourself. Okay, you describe yourself a bit. Now, if you're building a portfolio section, are you just going to write just brief information about yourself in the about section, or are you going to make it detailed? Are you going to add your hobbies and most of the things everything you are doing, or are you going to just make it summarize it? Probably you summarize it and you drop a call to action button to link you to another page where you're going to now take your time to write your details. Just tell me exactly how you would have wanted it to be. What are you going to include in the about section? But about section is just where you talk about yourself, right? So that said, now let's see what we can do. Let's take our time to talk about myself. Actually, I'm going to quickly do a quick and simple summary about myself in the About section. Let's go there. So here we're going to talk about us, about me section. Okay, where I talk briefly about myself. Okay, let's go there. Create another section dot about. Okay, so inside it now we're going to add the title first, the section title. Probably we might need to go and copy this one, this title here. Then down here now you put another container, div about container. Then inside put image container first. Then the next one, we're going to add the content. Okay, so the first paragraph, I'm going to duplicate this into 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph would be, second paragraph. Okay, I'm going to add the top paragraph here, down here. Yes. If you see, we've been able to create the section. Now it's time to style the section. I think this title, I'm going to make it uniform, like give it a title name so that it will be uniform for all the title, as in this title class. Let me also copy it and put here. Put for my about section here. Now so I'm now going to go and use it for the styling. So we're going to go to where we have that H2. I think this is it, text align center. Yeah, this is it here. We change it, instead of this one, we change it to this, so that the title will be the same. Okay, that's it. Now we're going to work on about us now. Section, about section. Sorry, I'm going to change this to about section. So we're going to also just add a background first, just like we did before. Just copy this background, come down, add it. We change this to right. All right, we're getting there. Yes, looking sweet now. So we'll come to about container. We're going to make it grid as usual, just like we did the above. Okay, so we have 2 columns, gap. Let's give it 40 pixel gap. Let's just make the image style rounded corner, border radius. Then the image itself, the image should be maybe, let me increase this rounded corner to 20. Awesome, I think we have it. Now we're going to work on this. We'll go back, about text. I think that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And we are done with about us quickly, about me. The next thing we have to add is this button, hire me and download CV button. Hire me and download CV button. First button is going to have what we have here, hire me. Okay, let me put it inside. this link. Let me put it inside the button like this. But I actually want it to be here. Maybe let me remove a link. Let me go to the styling and remove the link. So in case if this button is expired, to remove it, text decoration. Go to secondary button, the same thing. Okay. I think we have gotten it, so there won't be need to add this anymore. So we duplicate it. Download CV, yes. Let me add this class again. Download CV. Download CV. Beautiful. All right, so we have to do a little bit of styling to this to shift it from the text of about us text. So we'll go down. We're going to give it slight margin. So margin top. Margin top. Let's make it 50 pixels and see. Let's make it to display box block, inline block. Okay, so that will give it display inline block. Let's have, okay, so you see we now have a space. I have a space between this and this. Let's make this 40 pixels. So the first link, which is the first child, you call the first child. The first link we are going to apply margin left or right margin to it, margin right. Okay, so we are done with this and we love it. Okay, welcome back. So we are going to talk about the testimonial section. Okay, testimonial section is so important when it comes to the portfolio website, because people want to know what the people you've worked for are talking about in the services rendered. Okay, but let me ask you a question before we start. If you land on a portfolio website, someone else's portfolio website, and you want to hire the person, do you like to see the name of people that are reviewing the work done for them, or do you also want to see their pictures, or just want to see the message as in their reaction? Okay, and if you're a developer building, do you normally add the name, the picture, and the comments of the people that are reviewing the work done by you? Okay, so how do you do it? Meanwhile, see how I'm going to do my own. Okay, now let's go there. All right, let's go there. Let's view the testimonial section together. Thank you so much. Let's go there. We are going to continue with testimonials. So we are going to design the testimonial to look like this. Okay, we just have 3 testimonials and we are good. All right, so go quickly to the HTML section. All right, let's create another one section. That's about, testimonial section. Great. Then the testimonial section is also going to have the title, the section title. So carry this title and we'll put it here. That's beautiful. The next is the box that will contain the testimony itself. Then we add the testimonial box div. We're going to add 3 boxes. Okay, testimonial box number 1. Okay, so inside this box now we'll add the image now. Maybe add images, then maybe add testimonial, even though we've not created the testimonials image. Let's do that. Let's create it quickly. You know what we're going to do? We're going to ask AI to generate testimonial for us to make it quick. Okay, so inside the images folder, this is images folder. Okay, create another folder called testimonial. Okay, now you go to AI, ask AI to generate custom, just random testimonial. Awesome. So we'll have 3 testimonials. Okay, so I will try to use my own image. Probably I'll carry my own image, this one, put inside testimonial Ushe, so that we'll use it. Later I will change it to the actual testimonial, so ushe.jpg. All right, now create a column for the testimonial text. Probably we'll have H3 or H4 for the name of the person. For this one here, probably I think I have to duplicate this quickly so that I will do it. Once, 2, 3. And it's gonna be 3 only. So we have to now copy this testimonial. But this is the first, right? Yes, put this one, put the name here. I think we've done justice to this, and this is quite beautiful. See the structure we just built. Okay, you see the structure. This is the HTML structure we built for the testimonial. Let's work on it quickly. We start with testimonial section, copy it, so go. So for this section, just have to go to the section here, copy the same you put here. This time you change it to left. We have background. Then let's work on the actual testimonial container, which is this one. You copy it. It's going to also be grid, and it's going to be three columns. We're going to give you 3 columns, 3 equal columns, right? And give it gap of maybe gap of 40 pixels. Let's see how it's going to be. 40 pixels. Then you have to work on the image, because the image will become big this time. So work on the image, on the image box. Okay, so this image box, we call it you give it small width because it's going to be tiny, maybe 70 pixel. Height, maybe it might be big, but let's see, 70 pixel, 70 pixel. Then border radius, I want it to be rounded just like it is in the artwork. Border radius 50%, just make it, if you make it 50% to be rounded. Okay, then overflow hidden, yes. Then the image itself should be awesome. Now that's yes, this is how it is. Awesome. I think that's not bad. That's not bad, but it's going to be by the left side. Probably we might increase this to 80. Let's make it 80 and 80. All right. Then for the container proper, for the image, this container. Okay, let's check it. This testimonial box is we're going to make it flex. It's going to be flex. Because we want the image, we want it to be like this. Okay, so the image will be by the left, while the text will be by the right. Okay, this one will give it left margin, right margin right. Then this testimonial text, that's the turn of the testimonial text. Because it is a flex item, we're going to make it flex 1. Yes, I think we got it. The box is going to be, it's going to have a a background. Okay, maybe we'll give it a slight small border. That's really good. We're going to give it a rounded corner, a slight rounded corner. Border radius should be 20 pixels. Border padding 10 pixels. I think that's okay. So remove the padding, make it 0. Then give it color. Okay. Okay, let's remove margin also, because it doesn't seem to have padding. Margin, yes. Good. We might need to give this more padding. This our box more padding of maybe 20 pixels. I think 20 is fair. Then the text paragraph here. Now testimonial text paragraph. Sorry about this. Okay, we are going to give slight margin top. Let me remove this one first. Let's see how it's going to be. Okay. First, let's remove the background, the margin entirely. That solves it. Awesome. Then we reduce the color of this so that this one will. We reduce the white of this, make it a bit grayish. Awesome. So, okay, we change the title to testimonials. Our customers testimonial. Then you come here and put testimonials. Some maybe customers testimonials. That's okay. Yes. Then what I might need to do is probably the line height. Maybe I might need to touch the line height. Let me go to CSS and just slight line height here in all of them. Maybe line height here. Go to the body, line height. So anything that can accommodate line height, it does that. 1.5. Yes, I love it. Love it now. Okay, love it now. So this is the testimonial section, looking really good. Okay, so having built this testimonial section, here we are going to add the images. We're going to add images to testimonial section. I'm going to use AI to generate the images I'm going to use here. So to do that, I normally use the Google Image FX. Let's search for it. Okay, so I use Wix, I think. So I'm going to go to try Wix. Okay. Here I'm going to generate just a landscape, square images, all right? Let me see what it took it. Maybe I think this one can go first. Let's work with this one. Change error. Okay. Event grace. Okay, I think this one will serve for us. Interesting. So let's generate the last one, a Nigerian rich
businessman. Okay, now let's try it. Let's see. Awesome. I think we've gotten all that we need. This, and this. Yes. Carry them. Go to our testimonial. Remove this shoe share. Add them here. We'll resize them, make them small. This one, make it 300 by 300. Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay, now we are going to change this to I think this one is Tunde, right? First, let's start with Tunde. Let's go back to our code. This one is Chinyere, right? Change it to Chinyere. Chinyere, right? Good. This one is okay, Grace. Change this to Grace. Grace to change. This one is Tunde. Tunde. Change to Tunde. So we're done with the testimonial. We've added images to the testimonials and it's looking just good.
Okay, you're welcome back. Here we're going to talk about the blog section. Okay, I'm going to create the blog section with you. Okay, the blog section is where you list your blogs, as in the posts you've written as a developer. Okay, now let me ask you, if you visit a portfolio section, is the blog necessary? Is it necessary to add a blog? Drop your answer in the comment section. Is it necessary? And if it is necessary, when you visit the blog, does the content of the blog written by the person influence your decision if you want to hire the person? Answer in the comment section. Okay, if you're a developer, do you normally add a blog in the comment section? If you're adding a blog, how often do you update your blog? Okay, in the answer all this in the comment section. Let's build together. If you have a question on this, please drop it in the comment. We are going to talk about it together. Now let's go there. Let's create the blog section together. Let's go there.
All right, welcome back. So we are going to work on the latest news, which is the blog section. And if you watch critically, you see that the design of the blog is actually looking more like the design of the portfolio. Okay, so we are going to use what we did in the portfolio for this one. Okay, and add few things to it. All right, let's go. This is portfolio section. Copy it. Okay, then come down here. Paste it. Just all you need is just to change information in it. Come here, change it to latest news. Maybe latest news. Or you say my blog, or latest news, latest article, latest whatever. But let's leave it as latest news. Okay, I have actually used AI to generate latest news before. Now let's look at it. So you see, I asked AI news title and short intro of trending IT and web development news with image generation prompt to generate corresponding images. Okay, so that's what he did for me. So I have to copy this title, first one, and put at this place. It's going to be the title. The only thing I'm going to change here is I'm going to come here and change this to paragraph. Okay, and copy this intro, put there. Okay, now let's check how it is. This first one we just added. Okay, we need to style this one, and we need to make this to be left aligned. Okay, so what we need to now is probably we might need to change few things to this. Let's start from this portfolio section. Let's change it to, let's copy it first before we change it, because we also need to go up and change this to blog section. Now you go to the style. You see this portfolio styles, so you have to copy it Then you now come down here. I have to say blog section, styles. Paste it here. You can now change it to blog section. Okay, we need to change it to left, so to right, because we want to have a demarcation between the first section. Do you see that? So there's now a demarcation. Yes, we got one. So the next thing we have to do is we have to target this text, portfolio text, change it to blog text. Yes. Then blog text, portfolio text. Maybe let's see. So I will use it to search for it, get it, because we want to use the same style. Okay, the portfolio text actually has this. Just copy this the way it is. Then you go down, paste it here. Then here you change portfolio to blog. We're going to change this to blog. All right. So this text align should be left. Yes, I think every other thing remains the same. Okay, so we have this. Now we're going to make this to colored, right? So blog text paragraph. That's what we do now. Yes, I think we are good to go. We're good to go for the blog part of it. Now we duplicate it into 3 only. That's the portfolio box. We duplicate it 3. Yeah. Yes. We now have the latest news section. Then the next thing is we are going to use the image generation prompt to generate the images we are going to use for these different but we are actually going to go and change the title, different titles created. Okay, we'll have this one. Then you have to change this one. Okay, then the next one, I think I will delete this one, H3, and create fresh H3, H3, and paragraph, right? That's better like this. That's all we need. Now, let's quickly go to the image generation prompt. Now we've gotten all the images we need for this blog. So we'll copy the image. We'll go to our images. Then we'll create a section called blog section. A folder, blog. So inside here we'll put the images here. We'll have to resize it as usual. Maybe I'll call this one first. 1, 2, 3. So we'll quickly go to the blog section and repress them as usual. So go to the first one. Change this to blog. Then call it 1.jpg. Copy this. Then come here. Then you call it 2. We're supposed to link this blog. We're supposed to make it to be a link. So let's make it a link, or the title itself to be a link. Okay, so I'll just repeat the process for the rest. Okay, what it added to add this link, which is what I'm going to quickly go now and change. This portfolio box, probably I'm going to change it to blog box. Let me go and copy the portfolio style, call it blog style. Come down here, add it at the bottom. Add it at the bottom, change it to blog box. Yes, then just come here, change the text decoration. Text decoration, none. That's all you need to add here. Then you have to come copy this box, change the name of this to box, blog box, and blog box. Beautiful. So you are done with blog box. So you cannot, the box is not clickable.
Then finally, we talk about the footer section in this tutorial. It has been a wonderful journey building this together. Okay, now let's talk about the footer section. You see, the footer section is actually the final section we're going to work on for now. In the subsequent live training, we talk about other sections, other pages in this portfolio. Okay, now if you're a developer, what do you normally add at the footer? Do you add multiple columns there? Add the social links, then you add copyright, you add any other information. If there are other informations you add, list what you add in the comment section. List what you add at the footer in the comment section. Okay, now let's work together. Now watch me see what I'm going to add in my footer. Okay, if you have your laptop, let's keep coding together. If you get confused, ask question in the comments. We are going to work together and get it solved.
So we're going to finish up with the footer section. Okay, the footer section here, we're going to add the copyright, maybe your business name, then 2025. Then add the button to send to the beginning of the page. Okay, we do that. Just say section. Then this footer section, we're going to have two things here: box and text. Okay, so the text will be maybe like small. Just put your business name here, all right? Then you put 2025. 2025 here. That's it. Then come down here, add the button to click to go to the beginning of the page, right? So here we're going to use font awesome. Okay, we're going to get font awesome, and maybe I would just say font awesome CDN. So I'll just copy the first one, font awesome, copy it. Okay, let's go back to the head section and add it. Google API, maybe let's add it. The font awesome. So we are also going to search for font awesome arrow up. Let's see what we get. So this is arrow up. This is the one we're going to put in between this. Okay, in between this link, arrow up. Remove this solid, just FA arrow up. All right. Do you see the arrow up now? And this is the copyright. We're going to start this footer like the header, the way the header is. We're going to go to CSS, go to where we started the header, copy everything we have here. Okay, just this one is okay. If you copy first, still okay, but let's leave it because we are actually going to do it differently. Then come here, say footer container, footer section. Paste it and check it out. Let's see. Yes, this is the footer section. So this footer section will have position relative, because we want to make this to be absolute, so it will come to this place and stays. this top button. You come and carry it. Position absolute. Then left. Okay, right. It's going to go to the right. Or display, yeah, box. Block, yeah, block. Because we want it to be rounded, okay? Sorry, 50%. Then overflow hidden. Then you're also going to make the icon that is going to be inside it to be at the center, and to do that, okay, let me copy this, duplicate it. I just duplicated it because we have a font awesome, and font awesome is represented with this eye. Then you have to style it. Just come here, give it a color. Add background to this. But this time around, it's not going to be red, it's going to be orange, like this. Orange, like this. Okay, so this one is going to be orange as well. It's going to be more orange than the other one. Okay, this here it is. Okay, it's going to come by the right, it's at the left. And remove the text decoration. This pixel is not correct, that's why it didn't move to the right. Do you see that? It's now at the right. Do you see that if you click on it, it moves to the top? Because it's we just added this at the link. If you click here, it moves to the top. So the only thing that remains now for us to wrap up is this. Let's give it color. That is done. So probably I might need to go to the footer section and increase the padding button for the footer. Yeah, I think we have done a good job. That makes sense. Okay, now that you've been able to build a wonderful portfolio website, there are still more to do. All right, if you watch, see that we've not really built section 4, portfolio, resume, and contact, blog, and all. Okay, we just built this just to show you as a beginner, because we're assuming that you're a beginner, just to show you how you can actually get started. So you see there are so many more to learn. You also have to, after learning the front end, you're supposed to also learn the back end. Okay, so if you have not paid for the full web development course, probably you just paid for this particular course, or you just watched this on YouTube, then you need to pay for, if you want to advance your learning, then you need to pay for full web development course. Okay, so what you do is chat me, tell me you're interested, or you can go to our academy and order for it from our academy. Okay, www.heroicuniversity.com. Then click on academy. Then you have the academy. Then so you click on web design and development here. You can order for it. Okay, so you just enter your details, then sign up, and then you pay for it. Okay, but if you want to make it easier for you, maybe you might need to quickly chat me on this number. Okay, then once you chat me on WhatsApp, then I will direct you on how to pay for the course, and that will guide you on how to get started with the training.
Then finally we are done. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So if you have a question that you've not dropped in the comment, take your time, ask your question. I am right in the comment section to answer all your questions. Okay, I am right there. to answer your question. Thank you so much. By the way, my name is Uche Joe. I'm the founder of Heroic Universal Concept International and Heroic Academy. Okay, let's do this together. As keep learning. Okay, let's keep learning together. Thank you so much. I will see you in the comment section.